Hello and welcome, my plump fat boy rockets. How you doing this fantastic day? Today I've got some Bloons Muggy City for you, and we're going to keep on going with the blackness. So we're going to go and play this tile first. This one, it doesn't seem that bad, so let's just hop into it and just have some fun with it. We got a monkey ace to start off with. Woo! Yeah! Monkey ace to start off, we're going to go with a quick spike factory as soon as we get the money for it, man. Ooh, give me that money. Yes. Get the spike factory down there, and I feel good, I feel golden, I feel amazing. I don't feel like we're going to lose for a little while. And when I say lose, I surely hope that I will not be losing, but I don't feel like I even have the chance to lose for a little while. Unless magical, like, camo leads or something come out on round 2. I guess it's a possibility. Oh, there they are, there's the lead balloons. Luckily, I had just enough money for a wizard. A wizard. Have you ever thought about just making different, no, not pronunciations, but just, what's the word? Making it, I cannot think of the word. I'm terrible. Emphasis. That is the word I'm looking for. Using different emphasis on different parts of the, words, just in general. I don't know, it's just fun. I sometimes do that. Like, for instance, in South Park, the tabla. It's table, but just the tabla. Or I guess they're just pronouncing it somewhat differently. I don't know, I just like to do stuff like that. Or whenever I hear people from, you know, like, England or something like that, I usually just do some sort of weird, like, pronunciation, kind of like them. Like Bear Grylls, like, he used to say vitamin C, and now I love saying the word vitamin C. I don't know why I do, I just do. I like to say vitamin C, and I like to say a crevasse instead of crevice. And I never knew that people said things so differently, but it is true. They do say things quite differently. So this is going to be a little bit ridiculous right here, so we're going to use a couple sets of road spikes really quick just to make sure we get a little extra popping power in here and hopefully distract these guys a little bit better. Luckily, we are going to pop all of those balloons somehow. Ooh, we got another one in here. Oh my goodness. So we're going to use 2 sets here, and now we distracted them all, so now we're going to be absolutely set. Set in motion, set for life. Do you guys ever play the lottery? Personally, I am not a huge fan of the lottery. I feel like what happens is you have all these people putting all this money into the lottery, and obviously not very many people win. And even if you do win something, you barely ever make your money back. So in most situations, like 99.99% of the people always lose money. So like it's like, is it really worth it to take that chance of you being that 0.001% of the people or whatever? I don't know the exact number, but that seems like a pretty reasonable amount to me. And to me, I'm like, absolutely freaking not. I don't like betting and whatnot. And it's kind of funny because I'm actually going to go to Las Vegas fairly soon. Woo! So my friends have had this this long-standing vacation-y type thing where they go to Las Vegas pretty much every year. They always say, I'm not going to go back next year because it's too expensive. And then they go back the next year, pretty much every single time. So, they invited us this year, and like at first I was like, no, I don't think I want to go. Like, what's the point? What am I going to do there? I mean, I don't really like to gamble that much. Maybe I'll go on the slot machines for a little bit or whatnot. I just don't know what I'm going to do. And I thought about it, and I'm like, hey, pretty much all of my friends are going. They always, you know, have these fun stories that they talk about, and I'm like, I'm missing out on it if I don't actually end up at least going. I mean, it doesn't mean that I don't have to have tons of fun, but just, you know, the stories, you know, after that, I'll be missing out on it. So I feel like it's not that I'm forced to go, but I feel like it's definitely worth it for me to go in the long run. Even though maybe I won't have the most fun ever on those 3 or 4 days that we're going to be there, at least over the course of the stories of and my friends having fun, maybe I'll have enough fun because of them. You know, so that's kind of what I got going on. I'm actually going on a bajillion vacations this year. I never, ever go on vacations, almost ever. In fact, the last vacation I went on was 2 years ago. I went to Texas to visit my girlfriend. For like 2 days, for 3 days. So, like, there wasn't, like, I don't go on vacations. I just don't. The thing is, I don't really like going on vacations that much. Here's the thing. It's kind of weird to think about it like this, but this is the way I think about vacations. I like to think, oh my god, is that really Oh, I thought it was $2,600. I'm like, they really buffed the fire mage over here. That's crazy money. So let's get a few Moab Maulers. This is a really, really nice spot for Moab Maulers because usually by this time you got Moabs coming out. So you're going to pop a BFB like over here, and then you're going to get Moabs. Boom, 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 boom. And they just do mega damage to these Moabs right here. Perfection. Explosive damage. Now my grouped popping power is still a little bit on the limited side. I don't know, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful later on. Maybe I'll go for the Arctic Wind. I don't normally do that on these maps, but I think in this scenario, why not? Let's do it. I think we got grouped Moabs coming out later, so we're probably best off just being safe. So because of that, we're going to go for a 0-3 Monkey Village and then build the Arctic Wind kind of right after that. So anyways, I was telling you guys, why don't I like going on vacations? Because I'm happy at my house. It's simple as that. I like my house. My house is my home. I like to live here. I like things here. I have fun being in my house. I blah 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 blah. I also don't really like the travel time. I don't really like, spending 12 hours in a car or 5 hours on a plane ride and waking up several hours early to go through TSA at the airport. It's like all of those things don't sound fun to me. So I'm like, hey, well, I like to stay at home, I like to be here, and why would I go out and go somewhere where I'm going to be like, that would probably be fun, but it's not like, super amazingly fun. And also it comes down to the cost compared to the amazingness. And usually, I'm weird, alright? I usually think of things in terms of, like, the fun or the goodness compared to, like, how bad, compared to the cost or how bad it is for you. For example, for food. For food, I'm always like, hey, I like cinnamon rolls, or I like donuts or something. But because donuts kind of like are like, what's a good? I don't know, man. What's an even better one? Steak. Perfect. Steak. All right. So steak. If you go to like a nice steak restaurant, very, very expensive, right? It's like $50 for a steak. If you go to like a nice steak restaurant, is it good? Yeah, it is good. But you know what I'd prefer? I'd prefer to eat 40 double cheeseburgers than one steak. That's for sure, man. I know, it sounds kind of crazy like that, but I'd rather eat 40 double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. It's like, I'm loving it, man, I'm loving it. But I definitely prefer that, just because, the cost to goodness level. It's too much money for how much goodness that it is. Or I'd prefer to go to 4 different restaurants and pay $10 each time than get a $50 steak at a restaurant. That's just the way I feel, and I know for special circumstances, every once in a while, maybe you can do that. What's another one? Something that's really bad for you. I can't think of anything specific, but sometimes I find a food where I'm like, that is really, really bad for you. And I do like it. Cake, for example. That's a perfect one, yeah. So, I'm weird. I don't really it's not that I don't like cake. A lot of people don't understand this. I do like cake. But, I know cake is really, really bad for you. And I'm just like, hey, cake is okay, but it's also really, really bad for you. So, is it worth it for me to eat that cake? Well, at this point, like, I don't, like, watch my weight, but I do, like, watch what I eat just a little bit. I don't want to go crazy and eat as much as I want, whatever I want. I'll probably get fat. So I do watch my weight just a little bit, man. I just watch what I eat a tiny bit and work out a little bit. I'm usually pretty good. And, so I usually don't end up eating cake. I just like, hey, it's kind of bad for me, and it doesn't taste amazing. If it was absolutely amazing, and it was still really bad for me, I'd still eat it. I would definitely still eat it. But it's just that window, gotta get that right window. It's like a graph, man. It's like underneath the line, I'll definitely go for it. Price and badness for you compared to how good it is. And if it goes underneath the line, boom shazoom, I'll eat it. If it goes above the line, no way, man. No way, Jose, am I gonna eat that stuff. Alright, so we got Zoma Gods coming out like crazy, a couple BFBs here and there, and then it looks like it's just mostly grouped Moabs from here on out. That is going to be the dangerous part for us. We can already pop Zoma Gods, so I mean, that's not even a big deal. So what are we going to get now? Honestly, I think I'm just going to spam the Moab Maulers. You know what, also, ooh, yeah, very important thing. Get the 2-3 Monkey Village. Yeah. So we're going to keep on spamming these guys, Monkey Village, can't say it, man. I can't say it. Moab Maulers. There's too many things with M's. That's what I've realized. Why does Chris always mess up what he's saying? There's too many things with M's. Monkey Village, Mortar, Moab Mauler, Monkey something, Monkey Sub, Monkey Dart Monkey, Ninja Monkey. Too many M's. Way too many M's, especially with the Monkey Village, Mortar, and the Moab Mauler, which are like the 3 things that I build the most. And with all those M's, it's just, oh my god, it just messes with my brain. My brain is like, Chris, there's too many M's, too many M's, too many M's, and it freaks out a little bit, and yeah, usually I'm not very happy with all of that stuff. So, here we go. We've got cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh my god, we're actually getting pretty laggy over here. I don't know why. You know what? I think it's because of this stupid iTunes thing. Get out of here, iTunes. Get out of here. Probably gonna exit out of that after the video. The iTunes won't even close. I think it's frozen. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it, and I don't get it. It looks like some of these Moab Maulers are indeed on first. Is that a terrible thing? I don't know. It's not the worst thing ever. There really is a lot of balloons on the screen, though. I guess I understand. Check this out, man. 32,000. 32,000. Alright, he's not doing any pops. Is he broken? I don't know. 33,000. I don't understand. I think there's too many balloons on the screen and he's getting broken over there. 36,000. 39,000. We're doing 3,000 pops at a time. Ridiculous. 42,000. We're getting so laggy. This is like the most laggy I've ever been. Oh my god. I wonder if I could start the task manager from here. Task manager. I don't think you can. Oh yeah, there we go. Task manager. Alright. So let's just shut down. Yeah, iTunes is not responding. Get out of here, iTunes. I think that's what's causing the issue. Let's see if it speeds up a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is it so laggy? It shouldn't be laggy. And there we go. Alright. Finally speeding up a little bit and finally going to... Oh no, we're only around 29. That was only around 29? We still got a really, really tough level ahead of us. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see if it speeds up a little bit and hopefully it isn't as laggy this time. I mean, I know the Arctic Wind is like slightly laggy, but I have a really, really good computer. Like, it's Pro Sauce computer. That's what I like to call it. Pro Sauce, baby! So what we're going to do, let's go for it. We got a big chunk of money over here. What do we want to do with it? Look at all these Moabs, though. Oh my god, there's so many. This is like the most that I've ever seen, almost ever. Especially with Zomagods coming on top, and then all these BFBs popping out on top of the grouped Moabs. It's like the most Moabs you can get on top of each other all at once. Ridiculous. 93,000 pops? Holy crap. That is a lot of pops. You realize we just popped over 100,000 balloons just with that one tower, let alone all the other guys. We probably broke about... probably didn't break 1 million. Probably closer to like 250,000 or something like that. I mean, this guy's got 50k. This guy's got over 100k by now. Oh my goodness. Alright, but we did it. We completed it. And we're actually on our way to actually doing a good job of actually completing this area, of getting rid of all the darkness out of here. So look at this. We can actually see all of these areas. There is no crates, no chests that we can get. Now we actually have to wander over here a little bit. And, I was thinking that I was probably going to go this way with it. There's a DDT over here. We can just do like 1, maybe 2 tiles. Hopefully get rid of all this darkness. Because, I mean, there's really not very much darkness. There's only like 1 tile. Maybe 1 tile that I can actually not see. I mean, you can't technically like see all these tiles, but you can at least see what's in there. So let's do a DDT. Ooh, hooker DDT. Alright. I'm down for hooker DDTs. By the way, why do I call it a hooker DDT? Because this is a hook. It's a nice big hook. You know, it's like a guy holding a hook. Or a hook for an arm or whatever. And it's DDT tiles, so it's hooker DDT. I used to also call boomerangs hookers because they hook around like crazy. Nonetheless, let's do it like this. No banana farms, right? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's do it like this. We're gonna get a ninja. We go bump. Oh, you know what? Monkey Village. Yeah. Yeah. Before I get all these upgrades. We're going to do it like that. We're going to get a quick boomerang. I think I actually am going to use a boomerang. A reasonable level boomerang. Maybe a 3-0. Maybe a Glaive Lord. I don't usually like Glaive Lords in Bloons Monkey City. They are not buffed like they are in Bloons TD Battles, so usually I don't end up using them when they cost 2 times as much as they're supposed to. And usually when Bloons are not usually that big of a deal in the end game, because you usually have an Arctic Wind or something like that. Also, we're probably going to end up getting an Arctic Wind, by the way. We have a favored ice tower over here. Ooh, $225 for that little baby right there. Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird. You would think that, actually, no, this does make sense. We're on, like, a mountainous type of tile, so I guess it makes sense that the ice tower should be favored. I was thinking about it, and I really, I felt like what they should have done is when you have, like, a volcano tile or something like that, you shouldn't be able to use the ice towers, and I don't think that's the case. I don't think so. It might be. Is it? They should have made it, like, so you can't use, like, the frozen towers or, like, the slowing towers or something like that. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, I am thirsty. Holy crap. Holy crap. We got really lucky right there. Oh my goodness. We're still not losing it, right? So I still believe that the Mega Boosts are locked in at 100 Mega Boosts. I don't think you can get any higher than that. Though it's weird that they would let you do that 100 Monkey Boosts, but only 160 Red Hot Spikes. Doesn't make much sense. At least to me. So I've got this Boomerang, but it's still not lead popping power until we get lead popping power, until we get a 2-0, and until eventually we're going to get a 3-0 whopping destructor of everything. He's fairly cheap once you get him in the range of the Monkey Village. He makes sense. Everything's good. Everything's golden. Alright, come on, little buddies. We need the distraction. Oh, we don't have distraction! I didn't have distraction! My life is over. Right here, right now. Oh my god, I feel so upset. Very silly play right there. I would have had to sell one of these two towers to get the distraction, and I just didn't feel like that was worth it to me, and now we lost some lives. Is it really that bad? No, but it would have been nice not to have to use 1,000 road spikes and still lose lives on it. Like, come on. Come on. Look at that, 1,000 sets right there. We used them all. I do like the fact that in Bloons Monkey City, they do a... Oh my goodness, this is actually going to be a little rough right here. I just realized. Oh god, we're going to lose. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Whoa. Well, this is getting crazy already. So we're going to go for a few Moab Mullers, just like a schnarf right there. One little schnarf right there. Ooh, one little kitten right there. And one little kitty right there. That is the perfect amount of kitties for us. Kitty cannons. So actually, I was annoying my girlfriend a little while ago. I was making cow noises, and I don't think I can remake the cow noises. It was just like, I just got in the mood. I got in the mood to make cow noises. And you know when you get in the mood and you're like, wow, I didn't know I could do that. You just want to keep doing it, whether it's whistling or making weird noises or whatever. I don't know. That's what I like to do. Because I'm a big fan of making weird noises. You guys have probably realized that by now. I'm a weirdo. I am definitely a weirdo. I will admit it. I'll be the first person to admit it. I'm a weird guy. We got Moab Maulers here. We got 3 Moab Maulers now. Now, by this point, we should have more than enough Moab popping power. For a little while. But I do want to get more balloon popping power a little bit later on. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else I want to get, but I want to get at least a little bit more, I don't know. I think ice towers are probably the way to go, which means we do have to go for a 2-3 monkey village a little bit later on. Which I'm cool with, but it is going to be a little bit tough to afford all these people without banana farms. Which we've actually gone no banana farms all day today, so I guess it's really not that big of a deal. This is a really, really short map. I don't know if you guys have realized how short this map is. It doesn't seem that short, but right over here it just goes, gone. Like, especially with that little hole right there, man. As soon as they walk through that hole, they're gone forever. There's no catching up, no going back. Hotel California. Alright, so here we go. We got the Monkey Intelligence Bureau. The MIB, FBI, MIB, CTA, CIA. All those wonderful things combined together. That's what this guy is. He's amazing. He discovers all the types of balloons, and no, oh my god, we almost lost right there. Can you believe that? I'm actually very surprised that we're just about to lose against just like regular BFBs and whatnot. It doesn't make much sense at all. So more of these guys. And more, I think balloon popping power is probably our biggest weakness at the moment. I think our 3-0 Boomerang, even though he's good, he's only got 1,474 pops. Look at this guy, he's got 20,000. 20,000. He's better when there's billions of balloons all over the screen, and that doesn't usually happen until around 25 or whatever. By that point, you probably have something even better, and the 3-0 Boomerang for popping Bloons. So, all of that being said, I think it's about time. Let's get the Ice Tower. We can put him right at the beginning here, too. That'll probably help our Moab Maulers in the long term. There we go, he does fit. I knew he was going to fit in there. He's only 4,800! That is so darn cheap. He's usually like 6,500 or maybe even 7,000, depending on, the level and all that stuff. You know what they should also do? Instead of just having certain towers that are favored, instead of just making them not allowed, they should make it so they're unfavored. They're an unfavored tower, which means they cost more money. So you can still use them, but they cost more money. For example, that would still allow me to use banana farms on these certain levels, but they would be so much more expensive, it might not be worth it to get them. Or maybe even make them, like the favored towers, you can do them like 10% cheaper, but the unfavored towers, you can do them like 25% more expensive. I feel like that would be a very, very interesting way to play the game. I also feel like they should maybe do that in like Bloons Tower Defense 5 or 6 maybe. Oh my god, if they do come out with Bloons Tower Defense 6 sometime soon, I think it'd be really, really cool if they did some sort of like, on each map you have, it doesn't have to have a favorite tower, maybe at least have like an unfavored tower, especially on some of the harder maps. It doesn't have to be the expert maps, maybe allow everything on some of those really, really hard maps. But on some of these not so hard maps, or getting up there a little bit where you want to make it slightly more difficult for the player, you can do some unfavored towers. I don't know, I just feel like that's a fun way to like change up the game just a little bit and make it a little more difficult. Alright, so, still got 8 more rounds to go. As you can tell, we're not lagging anymore. We're not a laggy little son of a gun over here. So, what do we want to get? We got a big chunk of money right now, $7,000. I think I'm actually going to go for a Super Monkey, believe it or not. This ninja is not doing anything, by the way. I'm just going to keep him, though. Doesn't really get in the way at all, so let's go like this. We're going to get a 0-2 Super Monkey. We're going to go for 0-3 right away, and then we're going to switch over to a 2-3 as soon as we can afford it. Now, these are expensive towers, don't get me wrong. A Roboplasma is an expensive guy, but I feel like the benefits are going to outweigh the cons in this situation. We already have pretty much infinite balloon popping power, so we just need more Moab popping power. But spamming a billion Moab Mauler. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crippity crappity croopity doppity doopity doppity doppity. Oh my god, we did, we survived the DDTs. Oh my goodness. I'm really glad that we got the 2-3 Monkey Village now. Really glad, because otherwise we probably would be dead right now. And we do, we get the Roboplasma. Or at least the Robo Monkey. So now if we want to, we can just wait just a little bit more time and get the Plasma Robo, and that will stop the DDTs in their tracks. Also, I feel like he's very, very, very helpful against the Zomagods. So right here, usually, what do we got to kill a Zomagod? Not much. I mean, ninjas, and obviously the Moab Maulers do damage and everything, but they're not actually that good against Zomagods. You don't realize it, but they're not that good against them. It's only good against those grouped big guys. Or if you get so many Moab Maulers, you can actually kill a Zomagod, by themselves, I guess, pretty much. But usually that's not the best way to go, at least in my opinion, man. I don't know, man. It's a little fruity little gumdrop over there, but that's the way I like to roll with it. So we have 3 more rounds to go. Everything's going by really, really speedy and delicious like. This is our mountain, my friends. This is our mountain. You can't get in our mountain and try and take us down. We're gonna, like, they're gonna be, like, all the balloons are, like, coming up the cliffs and everything like that, and we're just like, no, and we push them off the side. They fall to their death. Does that make me evil? To want the balloons? Oh, wait. The balloons can fly. What if they just fly over the mountain? Now, you would think that the balloons would probably try and take a different way than trying to just walk right into our faces like this. I don't know. By the way, at this point, we're getting pretty much no money. So the Boomerang's pretty much useless. He's not doing anything for us. So let's get the laser, and very, very soon we're going to get the Plasma. So we had a big set of DDTs come very earlier on in this game, like around 24 or whatever, and now I haven't seen any for a while, right? Or are we just killing them that fast? I haven't even noticed them. I guess that's a possibility as well. There we go. We found a DDT set. Still fairly difficult to pop, though. I'll admit it. They are fast. If we get like 2 or 3 sets coming out in a row, I don't know if we're going to be able to handle it. So we're going to excel this ninja as well. I am a little bit afraid that we won't be able to pop all those all the DDTs. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Plasma, 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 plasma! We're going to get too slow. Come on. Don't let the DDTs kill me because I can't get the Plasma. We can't get any money. No, come on. There we go. Oh, my goodness. I really do feel like if we didn't have that Plasma right there, we would have lost. There would have been way too many DDTs for us to pop. Man, I got like this like stuffy nose. I hope I'm not getting sick. Is that the end? Woo! We did it! We actually survived. That's awesome. Homeward bound, 500 experience, $879, and we've got it all. Woo! So we're actually doing things really ridiculously awesomely fast. All of this is gone. All of this is gone. Now all we have to do is just go down the left side over here and explore all the darkness until here. That's probably only like 15 more tiles or something like that. I don't know. Like do a diagonal one, like 1, and then, I don't know, 12 more tiles, and we'll probably have it all. Not that far away, because considering it took us like 15 episodes to complete all of the darkness getting rid of on this side over here. So I'm working on the this quadrant is actually a lot easier. So anyways, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button. I'd appreciate that a bunch. And have a super duper delicious day.